How's it going, everyone? Bainey here, and welcome to video 28 of how to generate an income online using Facebook ads. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do split testing and how I do split testing, so I can determine what ad to turn on, what ad to turn off, which ones to spend more money on, and stuff like that. Before we jump into it, if you're following along this video series and you're liking what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment below. It really helps grow my channel and helps get this content to more people. That being said, if you're watching this for the first time and you have no idea what I'm talking about, this video series is I'm showing everyone step by step exactly what I do on a daily basis that allows me to generate an income online working from home. So if that's something you're interested in, go back to video 1, watch all the videos up until this one, and then it's probably going to be another 10 or 15 videos after this as well. So by the end of it, you should have a pretty good idea of what exactly it is I do on a daily basis, and you should be able to replicate that for yourself. I don't see why you won't be able to do that, but yeah, that being said, let's jump into today's video, and I'm going to show you how I did some split testing on a new ad account that I've just been running for a customer. They've just, mid last month, they just started selling a new product, and they're just selling lollies from a different store. So I've created a brand new ad account for them, a new pixel, a new website. They had the website already. So this is a brand new account. This is going to be very similar to what you're going to be looking at when you're first started. So it's going to be hopefully be pretty valuable to see exactly what I've done. So these ads right down here, your account should look like this. If it's not, go over here, hit Ads Manager, and you'll come to something like this. If you're following along, make sure you've set up your custom columns, you've named it whatever you've named it, and you've set them up the same way I have in a previous video. So let's come down here, and the budget to start with was $40 per day. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create 2 different campaigns at $20 a day each, and that's these 2 campaigns here. And they're just targeting very broad interests. Because they're selling lollies, one campaign was targeting candy and the other campaign was targeting lollies. So let's just see how I've set this up. Go to lollies, and we can open it up here. Let's just have a look. As you can see, my naming convention is very basic because I leave everything wide open. I don't do age groups and stuff like that, not to get started anyway. So as you can see, I just kept it very vague. I knew what I was targeting, so I didn't need to do very detailed stuff. So Alan Lollies is what I was targeting. And we come down here, like I said, website, it was optimizing for purchases straight away. This was turned off, date range. I started it late in the afternoon, which I shouldn't have done that. I should have started it in the morning the next day, but that's all right. Come down here, like ages was wide open, and the targeting was Alan Lollies, and because Lollies, everyone loves lollies, so I just went broad. I'd press that on, and like I said in other videos where I've told you to turn this on or turn this off, it's not a rule set in stone. Nothing I say you should follow exactly. You have to just sort of do what is. Well, I've been doing it for a while, so I know to sometimes I can do this or sometimes I can't do that, or so don't take what I say as absolute rule that you can't do this or you can't do that, you can never do this, you can never do that. It's always worth testing everything all the time, so just keep that in mind. So Alan Lollies, I went broad on the targeting. Automatics, just left it as automatic, left all this as is. And then when I came to the ads level, because I was spending $20 a day on this campaign, I wanted to have 4 ads running, so that's what I did. So as you can see here, there was 4 ads running, and this is my version of split testing. I just had 4 totally different products. So because it was a brand new account, I didn't know which product customers were gonna be drawn to the most, which I just picked 4 random products from the website that had previously had good engagement on when she'd posted something on the Facebook page. These had more likes than some of the other products, so these are the top 4 I grabbed, and then we just spend money on it, see how it went. So as you can see here, we'll just go through some of the results. This campaign spent $70 and we didn't get one sale. So that's not out of the ordinary for a brand new account, new products. Facebook doesn't really know who to show it to yet, and it's just like it's trying to find your ideal customer. So don't get discouraged if you're spending a couple $100, you're not getting any sales. It's really normal, to be honest, just especially when you're getting started. So for the first couple of weeks, I had 4 products. I didn't know which one was going to do the best. So I started running them, and you just got to pretty much spend money, wait for the results to come back, and see how you go. So in this one, as you can see here, the cost per click was $4.30 for this product, $2.83 for the strips, 88 cents for the bullets. But then you've got to look down here and see that it only spent $1.75, so it's not the best indication. Maybe if that spent $20, then that price might go up a bit, so you've got to keep that in mind too. Just because it is 80 cents doesn't mean it's the better one, just because it just didn't spend much money on it. And $2.33, so obviously out of all these products, the cheapest clicks were this one and this one. This obviously had the cheapest clicks, but because it only spent $1.70, I just don't. There's not enough data to do a good conclusion on that. And if Facebook would have spent more money on it, if it would have thought people was going to click it more, so I've left that out just because that is my opinion. And if it did spend more money on it, it might have been cheaper clicks still. But just to start off with, these two were the better ones. So then we come over here, and then we look at the add to carts. So this one here had 0 add to carts, and this one here had 3. So obviously out of this campaign, these strips, which was this product here, you obviously can tell by the photo, was the most popular. So out of the $70 I spent, didn't get any sales, but that product was easily the most popular. So let's come back to the other campaign I ran at the same time. So so that was the one we just looked at then. Here's the other one. And the way I've set it up is, very similar. I just went con for conversion, candy for the interest, go over the ad set, left it broad, 18 million, optimizing for purchases, dates, wide open on the ages. And again here, we're just targeting candy, very vague, very broad interest, and all this was left the same. And then the same thing on the ads. We just same pictures, same product, same everything. So then we come along here and we see, okay, which one did the best. And on this one, we spent $120 and we got one sale for $6 each, and it was the strips. So the strips did well in this campaign, and that did well in the other campaign. Then we just have to look at some figures, and 196. The cost per click for the strips was $1.96, and for the bullets on this one went up to $1.44. But again, still, it only had 2 clicks. So for some reason, Facebook just didn't want to spend much money on those bullets, which tells me that they just didn't think the customer base was going to like them. So that's why they didn't waste much money on it. So out of all these 4 again, the strips is a clear winner. And then we look at this, and it had 34 add to carts, which is probably, because it had 34 add to carts and only 2 initiate checkouts, I would say what that is one or 2 people have added something to cart 4 or 5 times. They've gone back and forth, and it's you wouldn't get that many add to carts and only 2 initiate checkouts. So that's probably what that is. But still, it gives us a good indication. We had more add to carts, and we had 2 initiate checkouts and 1 sales for the strips. So my version of split testing is I had 2 campaigns. Go back to the 2 campaign levels. 2 campaigns, $20 each per campaign, 1 interest each per campaign. So we'll go over the ad set level. Because to start off with, what you want to do is you just want to find your winning product to start off with. And I didn't know what the winning product was. I wasn't too fussed about the audiences. I just needed to find which product my potential audience is going to click on or buy the most. So yeah, one interest in each campaign, and then you go over the ad set level, and they'll over to the ad level, and they'll literally the exact same ad. So out of what happened then, after I found, okay, most people are clicking on the strips the most, they're the most add to carts, they're the most initiate checkout, stuff like that. Then I created a new ad set, and I'll show you the results from that. So if we change the date range to go 2 weeks after that, and we come down here, and what I did is, because that winning ad set used in the campaign that got the sale, I was using candy as the interest. So what I did is I duplicated this campaign up here, which is, I'll go over these another day. These are just like campaigns to just get cheap likes on your page, just so it looks, it's just so it's got some likes on it. But so what I literally did, this one here was the winner. So I duplicated that, which is this one here, and then I'll show you what I did. So we open that up, come to the ad set level. So it's still targeting candy, same, everything the same. I should have left everything broad. Yep. So I literally just duplicated it. But then on the ads level, what I did is I changed all of the products to the stripes, or the candy, the sugar strips, or whatever they are. So as you can tell, these have gone a lot better. We've got 12 sales at $12 each, and then 4 sales at $32 each. So obviously, when I realized they were responding better to this product, then I made a campaign just for this product. And what we've got here, I've got clicks down to $1.40. We've got a lot more add to carts, a lot more initiate checkouts. Obviously, the purchases are down to $12, so really good. Return on ad spend is 1.28. which I'll get to return on ad spend in another video. So obviously that went very good. So then what I did is I just duplicated that again. And so I just literally, okay, this campaign's going good, just duplicated it again and just made an identical one, did the same thing. But now I'm targeting different interests. So because I knew this campaign went good with the interest as candy, and the ad was this. Now my next move is to find different audiences. So I literally just duplicated it, which is this one here. I should have probably named it better, but this is where I've named it here. So these are the different interests I've then now targeted. So I duplicated it. I think I kept the product the same. Yes, I did. So then I've duplicated the winner, and now I'm just targeting different interests. So if I come in here, this will show. If you come down here, this will be the interest I've picked. I'll show you how to do this in another video. I've excluded people that have visited my website or interacted with my Facebook page in the last 365 days. Because these are cold audience ads, I want to reach brand new people. I don't want these ads to go to people that have already already viewed one of my ads or been to my website before. That's what my retargeting ads are for. So when I started, you don't do this to start off with because everyone's brand new. But once you start spending money, you want Facebook to only find new people on these cold audience ads. So that's what this is here. This is literally excluding Instagram, people who've viewed ads on Instagram, Facebook, or my website. So come down here. And then, yeah, as you can see, I just picked the interest and then named that and then made that ad sugar strips. And because I've got 3 ad sets here, I only want to have 1 ad in each ad set, unless I've got a bigger budget, because I'm only spending $20 a day on this campaign. So if I have $20 a day, and that's split up between 3 ad sets, that's about $7.50 or whatever it is, $7 something each ad set. But then if I had 3 ads inside that ad set, each ad would only be getting like $2 something a day, and it's just not. You just don't want to do that. You want to keep it. If you're only spending $15 a day, have only 3 versions. So have 3 ad sets, or if you've only got 1 ad set, have 3 ads. Hopefully that makes sense. So as you can see, I've just came down here and I've just changed the interest. And then we look at some of the results, and obviously some went a lot better than others. So only 1 sale for desserts, 5 for candy. Candy's obviously the one winning at the moment. And confectionery is 3 for $23. But then you've also got to pay attention to the ROAS as well, because even though these sales cost a little bit more, these people spent a little bit more money. So we got $124 worth of sales out of those people, and we only got 112 out of these sales, even though we got 2 more sales. So you got to keep that in mind too when you turn in ads on and off, because you might go, okay, yeah, $23 is obviously higher than this. You might turn this one off, but at the end of the day, this one's actually made more money, and as it spent way less. So it actually only spent $70, and it made more money than the other one. So you've got to keep that in mind too. That's something to look at when you turn in ads on and off. But what I did after that is I've then duplicated those ads again, and I'm running with the, as you can see, running with these ads up here. So I've just literally duplicated it again. Went with candy because obviously candy was the winning interest. And now I'm split testing different ads again. So I kept the winning ad in there, and now I'm just testing different ads, different products. And obviously the Nerds is getting really good sales at what is it, $11.34 per purchase. A lot of add to carts, good amount of initiate checkouts and purchases, and a ROAS is 2.21, so it's really good. So I haven't, and this is pretty much all I'm at to at this stage. I think I've just made this the same as the other one, but we'll have a look. Candy, because obviously candy's been the best interest for me. And Nerds again, yeah. Okay, so I used the winning product, same as the other one. And this one's getting $9 sales and a 4.23 ROAS. So really good results. And that's only been, a month and a half it's taken me to get this far, because you want to, when you're first getting started, like these ones down here, I had to leave running for like, at $20 a day. I left that one running for nearly 4 days before I turned it off because it wasn't getting results. This one here I left going for nearly 7 days because I just needed more data. And then once I created these ads here, I turned this one off, and then I left this one running at $20 a day. I spent $500, so whatever that is, 20 days or something. And then at the same time, I created this one and running that at the same time. But I would have turned this one off a lot sooner. Yeah, I did. I turned this one off after $340 because the sales were just too expensive. So I turned that one off. I left this one on. I duplicated into this. When that started getting better results, I turned the other one off. So that's what you do. You just, as you get better results, you just turn the previous ones off. If for some reason, if the new ones you create aren't getting as good as results as the ones you just launched, you obviously turn the one that's not getting as good a results off. So the idea is to just continue to get better and better results and have one as your base. So you don't want to turn ads off completely. You always want to have your winning ad running. And it's very similar to how they explain stuff back in your old science, in your science class in school. You always want to control a control test. So these two at the moment are my controls. These are all retargeting ads. So that's a hot retargeting ad, warm retargeting ad, and that's a prospecting ad. That is also a retargeting ad. It should be start spending money on it today. I just set that up yesterday. So obviously these ones are going really good. I'm going to leave them for a while because the results are so good on them. And then when it comes to turning one off, at this stage, it's going to be this one because the sales are a little bit more expensive. Let's have a look at the ROAS, and the ROAS is nowhere near as good as that. So I'm probably almost close to turning this one off now because my money's better spent on this one that's getting cheaper sales and the ROAS is higher. So that's where I'm at with this one. I'm not real too worried about the ROAS on this one because it's a prospecting ad. So anything I get from that is a bonus. Like I said, I'll expand prospecting ads in another video. But these ones are getting really good results. These retargeting ads could be going better. To be honest, retargeting ads are usually your better performing ads, and getting a ROAS of 1.1 and 2.1, 0.7 and 1.1 isn't the best, to be honest. So I'll be playing with these in the next couple of days, and I'll probably show you what I'll do in regards to that, so that they can be helpful for you. But I'm pretty sure that's all I'm at this stage. How much sales we've got? 18 and 22. Yeah, over the next day or maybe two, I will probably. I'm not sure if I'll turn this one off, or I might just duplicate this one and then spend more money on it. I'll have to speak to the customer and see if they're happy to spend another $20 per day, because these results are profitable. You know, $11 sales with a ROAS of that's profitable. So I'll have to speak with that. It's one of those things where you don't really want to turn it off because it's making money, but that $20 per day could be spent on this one, which obviously is getting better results. So I'll have to speak to her, see what she wants to do there, or she might want to just up the budget more, so then I can just spend $40 a day or $60 a day on this one, and just let it keep going and ticking over. So that's how I this is a brand new account. It's only a month and a half in, so that's how I've done the split testing to date. Obviously, once that's a very basic version of split testing. I've literally just split tested products, and the main part of the content on the products is the picture. You can go really in depth with the split testing. You can take the product, like say this nerd, this is a winning product, and you could split test the text up here. You could put a button on it. You could write different text on the button. There's heaps of different ways you could do it, but I literally just wanted to find a winning product, and the best way to do that with lollies is the pictures. So that's how I've done that split testing. And if you're starting an e-com store and you've got 50 products, that's probably how I'd recommend doing it for you as well. Pick the top 5 or 10 products that one you think will do well, or that have proven to done well in the past through every time you post it, it's gotten good likes, it's gotten good comments, stuff like that, and then start split testing that way. So hopefully that all makes sense, guys. Yeah, it is. There a lot goes into the split testing. Like I said, you don't want to just turn the ads off completely. Say if you're running 2 ads and they're both getting shit results, like this one, to start off with, were both getting crap results. If you just turn those both off, what you basically did is you tell Facebook that those results are crap, start again. Which, when you're first starting, the results are going to be crap. So you just got to build on them. So if I kept building these, like say that $120 and I got one sale for $120, but then as I was split testing and testing more ads, I started getting sales for $20. So when you first started, you just got to have your base ad running. So as we got going, they were both running at the same time. This got no results, so I turned it off. I kept this one running. Then I created this ad and I kept them both running until obviously this one went way, way better. So I turned this one off. And then I created this ad. I kept these 2 running at the same time. They spent a bit of money. I would have turned this one off first because the results weren't as good as this one. And then I duplicated this one into this one. And then once that started getting better results, I turned this one off. So you always want to leave the winning ad running while you split test something else. Wait for that to get better results before you turn the old one off. You don't want to just turn them off completely and start from scratch every time, because it just resets the algorithms and it just plays games with Facebook, and then it doesn't know what to do because you pretty much just told it that it's doing something wrong, and it's it just confuses it. So always try and keep them, always keep it running while you split testing stuff. So Hopefully that makes sense, guys. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and send this video to a friend. If you've got a friend that's just starting Facebook ads, they've got a business that they're selling products online, these videos are going to be priceless. They don't have to pay anyone else to do this for them. They can sit down, watch my videos 3 or 4 times if they have to. It's all free, doesn't cost them a cent, and it's exactly what I would do for their business if they were to hire me anyway. So yeah, feel free to share it with anyone that you think might get value out of it. And on the next video, I might just show you how to set up your events inside of the Facebook Business Manager. That is a new feature that's come out because of this iOS 14, and it might be playing up on some people's accounts. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. I think that'd be pretty valuable, and yeah, so keep an eye out for that one, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.